First, let me say that I had a number of questions coming in here, and you've answered them all with your presentation, so very well done.
And we didn't pay you to say that, right?
No, you did not.
Certainly not enough.
But my big thing, I was happy to hear you comment on that 17% that comes from the federal government, because it seems like there seems to be no comprehension of the significance of the debt nationally and in the state. And I'm appalled at that. I grew up during the Depression. I don't even think this way. And to think of every single one of us in this room owes nearly $53,000 to pay off the debt is appalling. What I don't understand is why the general public doesn't seem to understand this, and why the media doesn't put it in big print every day. It's incomprehensible to me to have this country get to this state, and it seems like it's never anywhere to be seen. What can we do, what can you do to get this so that it's blasted on the paper, so someone gets frightened, as I am, that we've got to do something about it to change the whole attitude in this country and in the state?
Go around with you. Obviously, I think you're preaching to three members of the choir here. State debt, local debt, federal debt is a huge threat to our economic survival. It's huge. And as I said in my opening, our unfunded pension liability, which is a debt, is more dangerous to me than any two-year budget problem we might have as a state of Connecticut. Because that companies know our financial condition. They know that debt. Wall Street and the bond rating agencies know that debt. We've had a downgrade in our ratings. We may see another one. And when they downgrade our rating, that means we have to pay more to borrow. So it's a huge problem. Look, I've given up being frustrated with the media not getting the message. With social media and different ways of getting to people, we need to do a better job of getting our message out.
And that's one of the reasons why we're here right now. Look, this is the stuff that keeps me up at night. This is one of the reasons why I ran for office. You take that number, 53,000, you see variations between 40 to 90, whether you throw in federal debt as well. I've got 7 kids. So right now, my portion of that's times 9. I can't, I mean, it's the kind of stuff that keeps me up at night.
Let's talk about college then.
The other part I just wanted to add to that, and most people won't really grasp this until it happens, but the rate of inflation is very low right now, and so are the interest rates. What do you think is going to happen when those interest rates start going up? And the thing I can't comprehend is when you don't have any money and you're in debt, you go out and you borrow a whole bunch of money. It's like, it's free money. You're going to pay the pauper. You're going to have to pay that off. And if the interest rates start going up, you really got a problem. So, the more we increase our debt, our bond ratings go down, and people are going to say, well, that's all this, that, and the other. But the fact of the matter is, we are going to end up being taxed more and getting less unless we start facing these things out right now.
Incidentally, Senator Welch,
Yes, sir.
I noticed that you had 7 children, and I went through a little arithmetic. Your share is almost $500,000 that you owe.
The door's behind you, sir.
And my share, if I wanted to pick up the tab for my children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, it'd be $1.4 million. So there's the significance.
You don't look like you got it.
Yes, sir. We're going to try to speed up our answers.